After leaving Yogyakarta train station, I zip past the very quaint Kampong Kamal Darussalam. I then passed through the old Yogyakarta Palace vicinity. Back then, I do not have the intention to cover the place in detail, as I will be doing that later. I then checked into my very simple hotel or hostel, you call it. Turn on the lights, and then before knowing that, I'm out again. While looking for my local SIM card, I chanced upon a place called Alun Alun Selatan. Oh, that place is such a gem. Just a general observation. So different kampong, which is different township, they do have their own little so-called the gateway. Yeah, so that's the gateway to each of the kampongs. So this is another kampong. That's the gateway. Sorry. When you're in Southeast Asia, oh hi. In Southeast Asia, the last thing that you will worry is having to find food to eat, because food is abundant everywhere. So I'm actually cruising through the residential area, and I easily can find stores around it. So this is where the common people are staying, and every few steps you can see a simple store selling food. Wow, this part of the town is really beautiful. I think the way they make it, very unique. Each has its own unique murals. You see? That's another food selling place. I think it's a restaurant, if I'm not wrong. So, yeah, that's the food. Oh, Gudeg. I think this is a must-try food over here. Definitely would want to try this before I leave Central Java. Well, I should try. Hello. Nasi Gudeg berapa? Do we have that? Ada? Oh, okay. She's waiting. I think she's trying to get me a menu. Thank you.
Yeah.
Which one is nasi gudeg?
This all is with the gudeg, but you
gudeg.
can choose with the chicken or tofu or egg like that.
I see. Which is the tofu?
Tofu like this one. This.
Oh, okay. And
This
what is this?
complete is with the chicken, egg and tofu, rice and gudeg, and the dry check is spicy.
I see. Okay. So while waiting for the food to be served, I got the permission to walk around the place. Okay, so this is a very antique building. Hello. Here.
Yeah. Moment.
Here.
Moment, please.
Okay. So let me take a peep into their dwelling, their house. Of course, with the permission. Hello. Yeah. Wow. It smells antiquity. And this is the dining area. So look at those lights. So apparently this gudeg is used to make a lot of variety of food. Okay, I don't know all this. I only know gudeg and then da 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 da. Okay, so by the way, gudeg is jackfruit. Yeah, so this is something special over here. Over in, huh? Which one?
This cow. This is meat cow.
Oh, cow.
Cow.
Oh, this is cow.
Chicken.
Chicken.
Spicy.
Spicy.
Skin of beef.
Okay.
And this egg.
Oh, okay.
This fish of tuna.
I see. Fish of tuna. All right. Thank you. I'm so ashamed of myself. I should have brushed up.
This is your food.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Can you help me to? Okay. So here's my food.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's all this?
This is spicy one. It's from a skin of cow.
Oh, skin of cow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the The red one is tempeh. You know tempeh?
Yes, I know tempeh.
And this one the chicken
Chicken, yes.
and the egg.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where the egg is.
Yeah, and this is tofu.
Okay, where's
And
Gudeg?
the sauce is from a coconut.
Oh, coconut sauce,
Yeah.
yes.
And the gudeg is this one.
What's Gudeg?
Yeah. This is a jackfruit.
Okay, so that's Gudeg.
Yeah.
Okay, terima kasih. Right, that's a little bit of complication because I'm not supposed to eat beef, but obviously there's some beef in there. So that's jasmine tea. Let me taste the gudeg. I think since I come all the way here for this. Actually, if you don't tell me it's jackfruit, I wouldn't have known. Yeah, but it tastes very good. But it doesn't taste like the conventional jackfruit that we are used to. So that's the egg. I think I must try the chicken. Oh, the gravy is solid. It's fragrant. The fragrance smell like pandan, but I don't think it's pandan. But it's sweet, it's fragrant. Yep, this gudeg meal is good. Wow, I must tell you, the chili is solid. It is really solid. But it's very spicy, to be frank. It's nice. Although the chicken meat is a little bit lean, I guess it's what they call Kampong chicken. I'm not able to taste much meat in it. So that's the name of the restaurant. I just finished my food. Yeah, walking out of the restaurant. I must really say the food is damn good. Yeah. My only complaint will probably be the chicken is a little bit, I guess that's because of the Kampong chicken. So it's unlike the chicken that we are used to when we are back in Singapore. So all these farm raised, generally speaking, they are a little bit more fatty, more fleshy. Oh, look at that. That's a petrol station outside of a grocery shop. Oh, that's another very nice looking restaurant. Very Balinese, or rather Javanese. I think this Balinese is very overhyped in a way. So actually this whole region is Java. Yeah. So a lot of the culture is Javanese in nature. So this is almost like a Kampong supermarket. Let me just go in and have a look. Actually, I wanted to get some water as well. So it is a Kampong departmental store. So you got all kinds of food that is displayed in a very last century manner. I think there's nothing derogative about this, but you just have a very old school feeling. That's exactly how supermarket back in my days are arranged. So here's the string of Gudeg restaurant. From this thing, Gudeg Ujun, to this Gudeg Vigilant, to Gudeg View Lies. Sorry about my pronunciation. And this Widodo. Yeah. So Gudeg is a big business over here in Central Java, Yogyakarta. So let me take a visual review of all this Gudeg restaurant. So starting with Gudeg Udijam. So this is the restaurant front, very classy looking. It's largely empty. Given that I've just tasted Gudeg, so I'm not going to have it again. So this is the store next to it. Right. And the store next to it as well. So this is Gudeg Vigilan. And the restaurant next to it, Gudeg Vigilan as well. And Gudeg Bu Widodo. Oh, this is very authentic seating. Okay, this is a little bit less crowded. So this is Bu Lice. That's a provision shop. And the last one being Gudeg Buis. That's the last Gudeg restaurant. And this is the gate. So there's no pavement here. So you just have to be a little bit careful. I think people are kind of on a respect system. Yeah. So they give way to whoever is coming out. Let's have another look at the city gate. I like this place, Yogyakarta. It's very laid back. It's very relaxed. People here are very helpful. Although as a very outcome-driven person like me, I mean, as much as they like to help, they are very helpful. But the outcome does not commensurate with the amount of effort being put in. Okay, all these very old houses. I think this is the very big square that we chanced upon much earlier in the afternoon. And here are the many restaurants surrounding it. Very unique. I think they have a antique car, a Volkswagen of sorts in there. Yeah. So these are the normal restaurants. I think based on the crowd, I believe the prices here are more down to earth. Yeah, look at that. It's about 20,000, 30,000. And people eat on the floor. I think that's something that I'm not able to do it because I've got weak knees. It's so relaxed over here. This is a Saturday night, by the way. think I see some tourists in there. Here are some tourists. I believe this is probably stated in Lonely Planets or sorts. That's why you see a congregation of Westerners. Is that a buffet? So I better continue on. I think that's the palace over there. Has a very relaxed vibes. Let me cross the road. So that's the parade square that you see earlier. So there's nothing in there. Yeah, it's empty. So this is how relaxed the city is. This city of 46,000 people. So comparatively, the whole of Indonesia is the most populous Muslim nation. However, in this city it's just 460,000, not too many people, very comfortable. Coffee is the big thing in Java. So have you heard of Javanese coffee? Yeah. So this is a coffee shop over here. So earlier on I had more than 10 people asking me if I really want to go for coffee luwat. Yeah, so it's probably those salespeople touting off the streets. That's the rickshaw waiting outside the old city. Wow, this is the more bustling part of Yogyakarta. Don't exactly know where is it, but I think it's just very close to the palace. That's what I know. So there's a museum here. The museum is just right behind me. I wonder what's the use of this structure here. It doesn't shield you from shade. It's just a very nice building for me to just walk down and then have a picture. This part of the neighborhood is very bustling. So according to my offline map, this is Jalan Malioboro. Yeah, it sounds like Marlboro. I don't know whether there's any resemblance or any connection between Malioboro and Marlboro cigarettes. So this is obviously the busiest. Yes, correct. Malioboro. Yeah. So like I said earlier, this is the most bustling part of Jogja. Full of people. So there's a very lively vibes here. I'm not sure whether you feel it. Of course, very touristy. Look at the horse carriages. Jalan Malioboro of Yogyakarta is about 2 kilometers long from north to south, and it is a 24-hour street. Yep. There are lots of things to see. There are lots of activity to participate. So it makes sense for me to cut out one dedicated episode of Jalan Malioboro in the next episode. That's the ghost house.
Kuliahnya, studinya bisa banget pada lampian.
So remember 3 hours ago I was here at this what do you call that? Lulu Square. After I finished my dinner, had a walk at this Jalan Malioboro. So now I'm back again at the same place but different timing. So let's see what is the difference between then in the broad daylight and now. Look at that. Those beautiful cars. Oh gosh, it's so colorful.
Pakai yang kecil.
It's so beautiful and colorful as well. So if you look at the stores again, now it's more brightly lit. More people as well. A lot of nice food. But I thought it's very standard hawker fare. Oh, love that. So let's have a look at what's going on inside the square. So remember, there's a big field over here with 2 big trees. I don't know what's the tree going on here, but it's just so unique. I think people are still picnicking here. There's even tents being set up. So look at the big trees right in the middle of the square. So all these are the shuttlecock, the lighted shuttlecocks. Very simple kind of fun. People are still painting, even though it's at night. But I still like the floats, the colorful cars. It's pretty tacky, but it's very old school. Wow, look at the Beatles. Lovely. Between the palace ground and this part of the neighborhood, I still prefer here. This is more laid back. This is more down to earth. place. The Lulu Square. So I come back from city center, washed up, and yeah, I think now getting ready to sleep. Anyway, today I've not done too much of a heavy lifting yet, so I've not been to the palace. Yeah, I just kind of walk around the old city, and yeah, that's it. I mean, just enjoying myself, having good food. Yes, the food is good. So I guess that's enough for today. Yeah, I've done quite a lot of walking today, and even the fact that I woke up at 4 a.m. in the morning just to catch the early flight today, so I thought I better sleep early today. Yeah, and tomorrow will be a long day. Yeah, good night.